Okay,
Yeah.
I got the stream back.
Hey!
Hey!
Everyone cheer. Cheer.
Whoa!
Hey!
Okay, end it now.
Glorious! Yeah, it's actually kind of late.
I'm sorry, so,
Okay.
just for, the sake of anyone that were to experience this afterhand, we just had a big issue with, the live stream completely cutting out, and we were paranoid that we lost everything. So, the fact that we are now streaming again and getting footage basically tells us, yay, everything's okay again. I do
Yay.
want to finish up a couple things before we cut the game. Specifically, we did excuse me.
Okay,
I want to
because
have
I
the
was...
scene with Mati and Warren, and we can cut after that.
Also, I should point out that not only was Manny defeated, but he's also injured. So,
Oh, no, thankfully it wasn't a proper fight, so you likely didn't actually
if it wasn't a proper fight, I
you'd
could
have
probably
broken something.
I could have probably done something else, like Madden mode or rip off or all my spells.
Basically, it was a sparring match. You are not injured right now.
Yeah,
Well,
also
okay,
think to the fact that he probably has weapons.
Yes. Well, now I also have a distance attack now.
Yes,
Right,
you do.
Yes. Well, so do I, and I can turn invisible.
Yes. So,
Basically, there are no rules in a real fight.
yeah, but there are rules in a sparring match. Anyway,
Exactly.
so you can have the scene between Solomon and Warren, if you wish.
Solomon
Yes.
and who?
Warren.
Warren. The remember the blue guy we met in the very first episode?
Yeah.
We named him Warren.
Warren
Okay.
Foster is his full name.
The Matchison.
The fairy.
Okay.
Wait, was Foster his surname?
Yes.
Yes, Warren Foster.
Okay, so he is in the and you go to the portal to the blue room where he is. He's
Is
just
he
kind
also
of
a fairy?
observing the events, and yes, he is clearly invisibly a fairy at this point.
So,
Say hi.
Hi.
Yes, hi Warren, we thought we'd come and introduce you to a new friend of ours. Warren, this is Solomon. Solomon, this is Warren.
Greetings.
Oh. And interesting. I'm glad you're recruiting more people to our cause. That's very good.
So, are you a court magician or something?
I exist outside the fairy religion, if that makes any sense. It's very complicated, and I'm sure someone else would be able to fill you in better than I, but...
Not really!
Oh boy, how do I give the cliff notes? I'm the one that essentially put forward the chain of events that brought fairies to this world and gave these fine folks, with magical abilities.
Ah,
For the sake of saving my race, which is currently in slavery to demons.
okay. So,
That's the extreme Cliff Notes version. Extreme is what kids are saying these days, right?
Yeah, well, it's... Super was cool in the early 90s, in the late 90s, extreme and 2000s, so I guess it's awesome is getting popular.
Yeah, but I wonder if they can't really call them the autumn clip notes.
Good to know.
So, Warren,
Yes?
so why I was brought here?
I don't know.
Completely by your own choice.
Oh, it was my own choice.
Yeah, completely.
I've been acting as a somewhat guide to these individuals, although I think my role as that is slowly coming to an end. We still but there's still work to be done before we can free my race. I'm just allowing them to to bring about a sense of normalcy back to their lives before I pester them with my own agenda. Because, again, it was partially my fault that Beachside got destroyed the way it was.
I think it should also be noted that Warren is our friend, really, as well.
Oh.
Yeah. If Manny was there, he would hug Warren.
So you're kind of like Manny, except you're sorry for the destruction you've caused.
That is a very interesting way of putting it, but I guess he and I are not that different, I suppose.
So what can you offer to me, Warren?
I'm personally not the, my days of offering things are at an end, unfortunately. I unlocked the magic potential within these individuals, but I think they know now how to unlock it within you. I really have very little to teach you that they cannot as well.
Oh, because I heard that you are some kind of a guide, and it's quite of an obligatory thing for all the fairies to meet you?
I apologize. What was the question again?
Was it obligatory for people to meet you?
It was not an obligation per se. I suppose they wanted to introduce you to me just because I've been so instrumental on the quest and with the events here. I mean, I don't like taking credit for things, but I will claim responsibility when it's due.
Okay. Well,
you notice that he is extremely somber for a fairy.
Oh. So, well, I could ask something. So, I was wondering, what do you see how this? What we have to achieve in order to get peace?
Well, I do not know my personal take on it, at least, was to transform all humans into fairies, but I do not think that is the route that most of humankind would agree with, or at least if it was forced upon them. That's one of the reasons why That's one of the reasons why the church has been implemented as it is. It provides the choice.
Yeah, and then there's of course those demons.
Yes, the demons are a very real threat. The main thing, however, where it will truly end is when we have gathered enough power to march into hell itself to free my people.
So, where are they imprisoned?
They are imprisoned in hell.
Aye, okay. So you don't believe there's any kind of peaceful solution to any of this?
As there's many peaceful solutions for this realm. As far as saving the rest of my people, no. Demons do not respond to diplomacy, unfortunately. In fact, they've become very, very, very good at dealing with the fairies' way of doing things.
Yeah, it's just this is all this combat training and I'm not used to killing anything, but this demon certainly sound like they don't know anything else but how to cause misery and destruction. I mean, even in humans they have a sort of a choice, but it's just so new to me that this whole universe is actually really black and white, and there's not room for grey.
Well, if there's any race that is grey, it's human beings themselves.
Oh.
Am I still a human?
Well, you can see yourself however you wish to see yourself. However, I would personally call you a fairy. Well, the most accurate term would be a changeling, one that was not born a fairy but changed into one. Take that however you will.
It's kind of the opposite, the actual changeling.
Yes, I know.
I was offering a queen to be an ambassador for hoping for a... Well, I guess we can negotiate with the demons, but...
I think you'll need to negotiate more with the rest of humanity. I think that's where your talents are going to come into play, because as much as Chloe may wish to advocate peace, I'm sure there are those that will meet your kind with only hostility.
Well, it was
In fact, I think it's coming to pass even as we speak.
Foreshadowing!
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Is there some kind of threat going in?
I would recommend checking the national news when you have an opportunity.
Okay. I'll do that. Thanks for the talk, Warren.
It's no problem. I may not be able to do much for you at this point, but if there's any questions that you have, I would be willing to hear you out and provide the best answers I can.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be seeing again. And I leave.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So it's up to you whether you want to find out about the lead I just said, or if you want to end the session before it.
Let's find it out next time. Cliffhanger!
Yes, cliffhanger. Ooh.
Dun 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 dun!
One question for Warren, though. Does he get free satellite on that orb of his?
I do not.
Oh, damn. See, what's the point of that orb if you can't get free TV?
All I get on news networks is really boring. I even get Fox News on here. I think my intelligence is lessening.
Beep boop. I sell a TV subscription. Beep boop. Not now, Riley Bot.
Okay, so questions, comments about today's session? Besides the technical difficulties.
A few technical hiccups. Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, despite that, it was a pretty good one. Now, I can't think right now of anything to say personally, but I'm glad I got some defense, at least now.
Now Chloe does not run around in circles wondering what to do.
Like, do I throw fire at it? I'm gonna throw fire at it. I throw fire at it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Also, wolves are no match for Manny.
And Chloe gets angered easily.
And Manny is no match for Sanchez, also, apparently.
Well, apparently also, Demona and Manny are no match for Sanchez.
Well, he is a captain and a National Guard, man.
Yeah, and now he's also a fairy, so...
Yeah, my character became a lot more somber philosophical during the course of all of this.
Oh, yes, the campaign has tone shifted a few times, yes.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes, Undertaker!
That Irish mob seems so insignificant right now.
Okay,
Yes.
so as a metagame standpoint, the initial few sessions of Beachside were meant to kind of introduce the players to the bare basics of a role-playing game in a relatively contemporary and non-threatening way. So that's why it was set in a modern day setting. That's why the magical elements were kind of toned down.
And then the freaking apocalypse.
And then Mr. Fluffy Bottoms happened. Yes, that was the name of the demon.
Okay.
Apparently, though, we were very lucky his rolls were so bad.
And for that, there was an archangel.
No, that was a regular angel.
That was the regular variety. The arch ones are more twisted, even harder than that.
So wait, angels exist?
Oh yeah, they didn't bother to mention that fact, but yeah, angels exist.
Yeah, well,
So-
it kind of goes one with the other. If demons are there, then technically you can assume the other guys are there too. But there's one the other tends to follow.
Oh, so God could also exist.
Yes, God does.
I'm expecting a
also
throwdown with God.
And he's one of the bad guys.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
And
Wait,
Satan is working for him to enslave the fairies.
Well, they're the jailer.
So
The
this
fairies
is
are the jailer, essentially.
So this is all messed up. This is messed up for a
so
variety
is this
of
common
reasons.
knowledge between the fairies?
This is something that the party knows. It's not common knowledge to the fairy religion.
Okay. So
We thought we
this
didn't want
is
to
like-
mention this.
So this is like Shin Megami Tensei, but with fairies.
It's not terribly dissimilar to that, no. Although I did not use that as a source of inspiration. Just letting you know.
All
I
right.
haven't actually played any of those games, but I know some information on them.
Okay. I have one last thing to add before we cut off.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Wait,
When the last man he flies over the last crumbling mountain, and the last Solomon cries because he doesn't want to die.
There's the last unicorn song.
wait,
That's really
does
how you do
Jesus
this?
exist?
That is a good question. They have not confirmed or denied this yet.
Okay.
What?
Whether Jesus exists.
Well, historically, yes, he exists.
Yeah,
Man is-
historically, yes.
well, we'll know man is Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus is a Christ figure.
Like, obviously,
Jesus-
that's what I thought.
Jesus,
you meant.
I love this. Jesus is a Christ figure.
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh yes, and by all
Superstar.
means, Demonox.
Yes, I decided to do something to commemorate the greatest unsung hero of this entire campaign. It is appearing in chat stream now. So let's face it, everyone knows he deserves a statue.
Paycheck
But his valiant-
Brown.
For his valiant defense of Tomorrow's Dojo.
Wait, what the frick is this?
It's
Hey,
a
statue.
statue
Oh, you
of
should
Paycheck
know
Brown.
him.
Yeah, you should know
He's
him.
the guy that you tried to stab.
Who threw you around the room a while. Yes, and defended valiantly with his bare fists his master's apparently huge dojo. I did not know that was so big.
Who's that supposed to be?
Even with all the hints and the obvious pointing out.
Just point it out, just point it out continuously.
Is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Paycheck Brown?
Yes!
It's
Yes,
a statue of
From
him.
the front, in statue form.
Oh yeah,
most detailed
oh
Fluffy.
yeah, because he looks totally exactly like the other model you had.
Well, actually, he does, so.
No, it
I'm
really
sure
does.
he's using the same model.
No, it's the exact same model.
No,
As in- Exactly.
skin color is different.
It's,
Yeah,
it's a
same
model.
statue!
It's a statue. You can't have a flesh-colored statue.
What
It would
kind
be
of
pretty
material?
as hell.
Kind of material is that for a statue?
Stone, I'm going to assume.
Like
No.
most statues.
I was thinking all of this must have not been good for Solomon's anxiety.
No kidding.
Probably not.
He's probably been stuffing lots of pills.
Roman's like,
That's
oh,
the
I
emo
need
pill.
all the happy pills right now.
Start emptying the bowl
He's
in
like
your mouth.
Popeye with spinach, like, "Ugh, I need my fix."
Okay,
Well,
and-
that's fascinating and all. Now, can we actually put Paycheck Brown to rest once and for all?
No.
Quick, Chloe, resurrect him!
Oh, yes, you
Good.
can do. Well,
See,
no.
yes. Let's do that so that Manny can kill him again.
But he's
Actually,
not-
no,
not a
she
true
actually
believer.
can't. Exactly. He is not a true believer of the fairy religion.
Yeah,
See,
you
I
kind of
know my spells inside out, guys.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
also, just let you know, Mati, I did, you have your own selection of spells that will be available to you. The actually different thing was going to be available for David, so,
Okay.
it's
Interesting.
going to, mostly focus around your gift of gab, so to speak, so look forward to it.
Okay.
Right, we got Bard.
Right.
Okay, so I think this is a good place to end it. It's going to be disappointing that this is going to be on multiple streams on my channel, and this is going to be a major headache for Madhog to deal with because of that, but what can I do?
Yeah, so, so I guess that's it. So, good night, everybody, and take good care of yourselves.
Good night.
Right.
Thanks for joining us, Mati, and I hope you'll join us further on. I know this had to be very disorienting because this does not even feel remotely like the campaign that was happening last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Changed a little.
yeah.
A little bit. Also,
Yeah,
please
I have a
don't, please don't die again. You just made a new character.
yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be more combat oriented. So my diplomacy skills are going to be wasted.
No, actually, believe me, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to exercise that.
Okay.
Don't
Just
roll
because you
engines.
receive combat training doesn't mean that I'm going to be sticking you in combat situations all the time. In fact, all told, when was the last time you guys fought anything? It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping no one would point that out, just in case we jinx it.
Just saying. So, it's not as combat-centric as you may think it is, just because I think combat is something to use sporadically to spice things up, but not the meat of a role-playing game. The
Okay.
meat of a role-playing game should be the role-playing.
Yes.
That's just my personal philosophy. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I hope everyone had a good time, and, see you next time.
Yes, sure. Bye.
Alright, till next time, folks.
Bye.
Till next time.
Bye.
Flight of
Bye.
many.
Flight of dragons, soar